Content over everything.
Have you ever visited a psychiatric hospital? For some people, the only way of life can only be on benefits. Some people, through no fault of their own, cannot hold down a job. And I don't think it is right to try to construct some kind of argument along the lines of let them starve, let them be destitute, it'll be good for their self-esteem. Because, madam, that is what you are doing.
I'm not saying
by the way, it's no better just because you happen to be a woman.
I agree.
Good.
There is, yeah, I'm not up for that just being like, let me be a woman and therefore let me be right. So I'm wanting to engage in a debate. Thank you for the points that you're bringing. So I'm not saying, let them starve, fuck off you all. What I'm saying is, can we find some value in that person? Even in that person who is severely disabled. I don't know, well, if you maybe have some experience with this, having a disabled family member. Can you dialogue with me on this?
I think the more you can find valued roles for people who have, who are vulnerable, who are disabled, who perhaps have less capacity, the more you can find some valued roles, the more they will grow, and actually people will look on them with better esteem, and you'll learn things from both ways. So it doesn't mean you're putting them into a shop working a factory line. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to for sheltered housing or something. But what it does mean is being able to look for ways in which that person can individually contribute. So it may be that they stay on benefits, but they can contribute in another way to society.
The contribution is that they can help teach the rest of us to be nicer people.
Yep. Right. So that could be a great contribution. Or it could be, as I say, we've got so many problems in this world, have we not? Have we not got loneliness? Have we not got litter? Have we not got many of the things that you've talked about? Prisoners that need mentoring, or maybe a different system altogether. People who need something. And if we expect just a little bit, and as you say, thank you, Minister, for the experience of that, because if we can see that person as not just a pity case and not just a victim, and I know some people mention victim mentality, and that pisses me off. Victim mentality, that we expect nothing from people. The idea of giving something and having zero expectation of anything in return is something that just doesn't fit with my values. I value human potential, I value human growth, and that's what I want us to see in each other.
Excuse me. Yeah. Where you get this idea from that in UK everybody can get benefits? Who told you that?
Who told me?
You know how many millions of people here in this country who cannot get benefits?
Right, okay. But I'm talking about
this is a discriminatory system. Now, if a person contributed, according to you, if he is in trouble, he should get help from the government. But that's not how it works.
Right, sure.
Yeah, especially for immigrants.
Yeah, okay.
I hope you know about New European Union and this Brexit issues very well, yeah. People come here, they have the right to work. The government is not denying them benefits, any kind of benefits. Yeah. Some people from outside the EU, they come here, they work 2 years, they pay taxes. Accordingly, for example, if the company got bust, they cannot get any help from government. So the problem with the benefit system is totally discriminatory. It is wrong. I agree with you that some people don't want to work and then they go to a stupid referendum and because of the immigrants they vote out. So because they are thinking the immigrants are coming, taking our everything and benefit and stuff like that. So in the debate of these benefits, it's not very simple. You know, it's a complex issue.
The whole system.
So some part of it doesn't make any sense at all. Especially for an educated person who comes, work in a company, after 2 years something happened, yeah? He's from USA or India or from Australia, I don't know about Australia, but definitely from India and USA. If his company got bust, he's maybe on the road, nothing. And the same, no, I'm not from India, I'm from Pakistan, same with our country. His wife cannot get any child benefit or child tax credit. He cannot get housing benefit, so how he would survive? And the problem with the British society is they're normally only taking about, you know, themselves, you know. and unfortunately, this is the reason behind this Brexit exit, the referendum exit.
Okay, so you're covering a lot of ground here, and you know, I'm not trying to rework the whole benefit system. I'm just interested in this ability for us to value people and hold them as higher.
Yeah,
right?
but including the people
one thing
from
I
the
will just
immigrant
say, I don't know
background.
about your country, but I know about India because I've lived there, and I know that our system we have a welfare state, and other countries don't. And it may not be the fairest. At least it's something, and maybe we can build from that. Maybe we can say, actually, let's look at the value that this person is giving, this immigrant. Let's look at the value that they're giving, and if they are contributing to human potential, if they're offering something for society, which I believe thousands, tens of thousands of immigrants give to the system.
Only tens of thousands.
I don't know how many there are, but I haven't looked into it in detail. But I believe, the principle I believe in is that those individuals who are giving should be supported because they're contributing, they're growing, and those who are not interested and can't, let's help them to find a way to see their own value, and then if they see their own value, they get a job, or they make a business for themselves, or they contribute to helping someone feel less lonely who's in a home or in a prison, or I don't know what. But I just think we have so much to give, all of us, every single person, a drug addict, a rapist, a person who's in a wheelchair, a person with a very extreme disability. The more we expect from each other, the more we grow, and that is what I want us to hold.
Excuse me, love. It's like you're coming over to you're not living in a communist state where people are being forced to work.
Right.
We're supposed to be living in a democratic society.
Yes.
Okay, some people are getting benefits and they're not giving back to the community, fine, but I think we should be maybe trying to skill those people up. Give them maybe some sort of jobs, not jobs, but maybe some courses.
Yeah,
or,
we agree actually.
Yes,
but I'm not.
But don't force them into, because at the moment we've got a thing called 0-hour contracts, which is more or less like slave labour, because sometimes you can only be doing as little as 5 hours per week. And when you do something like that, then they take away your housing benefits. It's rubbish. I think that if you force someone into work when you're not getting paid, it's totally wrong. You should use your time constructively to look for work in your spare time. Because you'll have no spare time if you are doing voluntary work where you're working for nothing at all.
So what I'm interested in is that, you know, that bit where you do something and you start to get energy, you know, like rather than, there's a spiral when we all sit and do nothing, we sit on our asses, we just watch daytime TV and we get drained and we see the adverts, we see all that stuff that we can't have, we get frustrated, we don't have the money, we don't have the momentum, we don't have someone that's supporting us. But yeah, you're right, when we get off our asses, we start to get momentum. So for you it might not look like being forced into a job that crushes you, because that is actually doing the opposite, that's removing your momentum. But can we find you something that you can do, not you personally, someone like you, that you can do for 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week, even if it's volunteering for that amount of time, it doesn't take the whole week.
Not at all.
Something you care about.
Not at all, not at all. You should not be forcing people into work for £0. That is completely wrong. You said you want.
Finding them a passion,
huh?
Helping them to find a passion and do something they care about. And it's difficult to force people.
High streets were filled with shops at one time. Everyone had the ability or the opportunity to start a business, go into a trade. It's all gone. It's all been put aside. It's almost impossible
You're waiting for someone else to do it for you. Why not do it yourself?
Because those pounds have gone somewhere else. They've gone out of the pockets of the community and into somebody else's pockets.
You've got the internet.
You're not taking the point. It was far easier to be part of your community and set up yourself in business and provide for your community in the past. That's been taken away. All the big supermarkets and things have taken all the high street away, so nobody has the opportunity to work for anybody other than somebody else.
I'm kind of interested in this, the subtleties of what you're saying feel like the power is somewhere else. It kind of feels like you're saying someone, and maybe it's true, someone or a system has taken away my stuff that otherwise I would have had, like my community. I think we get to make that ourselves. I think we are responsible, that's my perspective, I think we are responsible for creating our world, not the government. The government serve us. I think it's up to us. And I think we have the power, I think we have the access in the internet and in people around us. If you need something, here it is. You've got people, nobody invites you or doesn't invite you to speak. If you want something, you can stand here and ask for it every Sunday. If you genuinely want something. That's my idea, at least. And my idea is that the more we are able to multiply our impact by doing something positive, rather than something that we feel forced into, the more we actually contribute to the world. And then we actually benefit from receiving help if we need it. That's when we should get benefits. When we're investing ourselves into our society and giving a little bit back, even a little bit.
So to me, you're coming across as from a narrative where you're coming up from a middle class background where you've had these privileges. Well, a lot of people are working class where I would say they're disadvantaged because from now on, or from the last 2 years, they're less likely to go to university because they don't want to have a financial albatross around their neck. Because they can't go to the bank of mum and dad. Who wants to go to university now when you're working class? And to come out of university with £50,000 debt around your neck. How are you going to get a property in London? How are you going to get a mortgage? How are you going to buy a car at the same time? You can only do that if you're middle class. And so what the government is actually doing is, I'm sorry to say this now, you're not like the rest of us working class. You've got the university and whatever at all. We've got to struggle. If we go to university, or if our youngsters or our children go to university now, they've got to be thinking about paying back a big, massive debt. I just think that all education should be free for all and every one of us. Doesn't matter if you're middle class or low, it should be free. So we can have those same opportunities when we do get older to be doctors, to be lawyers, to be accountants. But you, young lady, are very lucky. I can see that you're in a very privileged position.
I feel lucky, and I also feel that there's a perspective which I can, and I'm going to try. University, yes, that opens doors. Is that the point of a fulfilled life? Is that going to get you happy? Is money going to get you happy? Maybe, maybe not, but I don't think it's the point, right? I don't think it's the point. I think the point is our ability to affect our world. Not being victims, but deciding for ourselves. The power is not with the government, the power is not with the system. Maybe it needs changing, but ultimately I get to decide my perspective moment to moment, yes?
Everything is orchestrated the way it is.
No, this is your perspective. I've listened to you before, but lots of conspiracy theories, not my perspective.
The way the government is designed, the benefit system to entrap people. They've done it designed.
I am not going to buy into the idea of the government controlling my perspective. I get to decide how I am today. I get to decide what I put my attention to.
For sure. But we're limited on certain things that we can do.
Such as?
So for me, if I wanted to become a politician, right? I can't because I won't go to university. I'm not part of a common purpose trained programme. So
alright, we've had this, and we're talking about benefits here, and we're talking about human potential, and my team and I of lovely ladies are going to complete just now because we're going to go to the pub to celebrate the visibility of women. But what I just want to leave you with, folks, if I've got anything to say, is every single one of us has potential, every single one of us can do what we manage, what we choose to do, and every single one of us, whoever we are, has value. That's what I want to leave us with. So thank you all, and have a wonderful day, you potential-filled people.
What's your name?
Come take over everything from your belly.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to.
But the good thing is, there's no such thing as death. Now you're not that.
There is like I said.
Yeah, but what is your definition of death?
Our definition of death is when the road.
What definition of death?
Can I ask you something, please? Gary.
Hey, listen, science are now saying, have you seen the new work in 2017? They're saying the body, the consciousness doesn't even die. There are people that have had near-death experience or even certified as dead, i.e. their heart stopped, and the person, when revived, has said, I saw the